Now, Mr. Who's the Balls has returned. Okay, not the balls. What kind of profile name is that, anyways? The Balls has returned. Yeah, Jesse Rain here. We would like to introduce the Balls. Mr. Who's the Balls has returned again. Greater and even better, as his catchy saying does. We may be the boss, but we're the balls, as he likes to say. And it's very good of him to be introduced and to adopt me. Get the exclusive Goku Balls pets at adoptme.com. We're providing an exclusive pet for anybody who signs in to an Adopt Me account in the next 30 days. You know, it's not always if you have balls, it's always if you have a heart. $25 meganeons is nothing. 69 meganeons is also nothing. Oh, I almost dropped my... Bro, they give you absolutely no tool. I guess I'm gonna have to come up with my own tool. Well, that's for a bonus time. Yeah, one stick, more like no stick. There's no flipping stick in here. Let me see if I take it all out. If I take everything out, I mean it all. Yeah, there's no flipping stick. What are they talking about? These weebs scam me off. There's no flipping stick. Scammers. Biggest scam of all time. Their ass be scamming me. Ass daily. No, I shouldn't say those words, but come on. It can be worse than that. ASS daily. He has the balls to be saying, "Oh, this is yeah, he has the balls to be doing that. Nastily. I don't know why they call him that. He should be called Staley. Because that's what he is. He's a guy. His bro forgot to wipe his ass. So that's why he's called Daily. It's always this overlapping head portion. Shiragane. Shirogane noeru. Yeah, it's just a VTuber I'm talking about. A VTuber is, of course... Yeah, the VTuber's personality isn't bad. What's bad is they really gave her a buff. Out of all the people they could choose, they really wanted to buff her up. Swear to God, I'm gonna just kill him right there. It makes me question my literal existence and why I'm even making this video. It's only because I have to, as the rules say. So at least I get subscribers out of it. Yeah, recently I've seen the new Duolingo anime, and I think they kind of nerfed us by only giving us 2 minutes of animation every day, which every day is fine, but why only 2 minutes of animation per episode? Like, it's a little short for being that. Like, in that case, just make it into one part, like a one movie, and we can wait for the one movie, and we won't ask for more. Like, why do you have to split it into many parts? It just makes it disappointing. The fact Duolingo had the time to pay somebody to animate that is crazy. Those people in Duolingo, their only job is to basically tell you the sentences, and their job is to basically, like, they're just there to like just talk the sentences as characters with different voices. That's all they're usable for. Parito Miyake. Thanks to the sharp metal tip, I'm able to... Oh, wow. Make my skin breathe. Yeah, sorry, it's just... like this... It's not a war, I'm telling you. Not any war. This is unusable. Useless pin. I got that from Epic Universo. Somehow I didn't exploit them. Forgot to exploit them. You're dang right they delayed the Popeye ride. I wanted to go when I had the chance. I never been on it. I just saw like a video and it looked like a decent banger. You know, I know I shouldn't talk about these kinds of topics on YouTube, but there is definitely one character I definitely want to... It is definitely... Oh, Hyakano-wise, it is gonna be. And no matter what comes in mind, it's gonna be the oldest version of Yakuza Kusuri. Yakuza Kusuri as her older version, I would definitely... Yes. Like, just imagine. Like, bro. Oh, brother! Shut up! As you see, I did draw rare forms of some of the characters from Hyakano, if you've seen that. I am disappointed with the Duolingo. I don't like Duolingo introduced energy instead of hearts, because at least with energy, if you got the, at least with hearts, if you got it right, then once you have it right, you can just easily switch out. You can easily just go through the lessons, and basically, as long as you get nothing wrong, you can just do as much as you want. But with energy, you're forced to, like, have a break. Like, it's an even better way to get people to use Super Duolingo. They found the patch to get people to use Super Duolingo. And it's all they have to do is just make sure they find a way so you have a limit on how much you can learn. Yeah, but I think nowadays they are using AI slop. I'm gonna say half of their sentences sound unnatural and use AI slop. I think I nerfed her face. My method is to always go in between. How did I unintentionally get the neck part? No, don't ask why I just nerfed the entire neck part of the area. Just don't ask. I nerfed it because I can. Well, I think the Duolingo show, all it's all about, is basically just a bird which manages to, and basically just about the people in Duolingo that just manage to get through the lessons of Duolingo. Like, how does one character already disappear without even starting the test? That makes no sense. You literally just did that to make each, like, small short episode all about one character getting gone. I don't understand the reason behind it, except it's for the sake of to get it done. Alright, we're gonna do it like this, and then I'm gonna do it like this, so I'm gonna start with the eyes. Now just keep in mind the image is like very blurry, so it's really hard for me to understand the key details, but I do already know, luckily. How do you think my artwork would look if I still had the skills I had like a year ago? Like, I've been trying to practice this all year, all along. It turned from me not using videos to me using videos, and then to me now putting it all into one part, so you don't have to wait for a part 2. I only did that once recently because for some reason it accidentally split it. And if your eyes look like this, you have trouble, because you're going to make your eyes look funky. So flip it and add a little bit of, and then it should look something like this. Hopefully, if I'm correct. We don't want long eyelashes. She's gonna look cringe. Even though, yes, the eyelashes are supposed to be long, I'm not making them that long. And this does prove this part is far too out, so thanks to this, I'm able to fix a mistake that I didn't see before. Which is why this half looks so well done, while the other half just looked like garbage. As a boy, I can clearly say this is unacceptable. Just try to soften it a bit to make it not look like a and maybe the cause also can be because around here you're supposed to make it straight, so if you need to make it straight, go ahead and do it. So I straighten out the eyes. As you can see, the eye is a little bit, like, just a tiny bit too up. But I'm gonna just try to give it a tiny bit more lash and then add. If it looks bad, sorry. Looks good, then good. I'm trying my best to build this, so let me cut off this piece now and do the real and the true way of how it's supposed to be drawn. Now I see why it looked weird, though. Because, yeah, this piece is supposed to go like that, and why? Suddenly they're all looking. Look, I'm gonna show you a drawing, like that looks like my style. Hold on. Let me show you an image of it, if I can even find a full image. See, why are my drawings starting to look like my style? Like, you can see this. But yeah, Canada plus USA hits hard. Don't mind these images. Oh, God. Like, you can clearly see. For instance, this was the OG, and this is my version. OG, my version. Or another instance. No, wrong one. This one. And the OG. This one. The OG. However, I think I changed the ear a little, have I? No, I don't think so. And then this one versus the OG. Alright, one more example. Let me see. This one and this one. This one and this one. This one and... I gave her a precisely just slightly older look. From this point, it made her look slightly older. Okay, and this is just pure abomination. I don't know why. Trust me, this is not what I looked like back in who knows how long ago. I looked like Kim Jong-un. Okay, don't ask about the thumbnail. No, really, compared to the OG, I think there's one thing we need to fix. Many stores may have buckloads of figures, but if their prices are crazy, I'm not buying from them. Comic-Con is probably one of those places you will find. If you only pay already $50, or if you get lucky with coupons, $25, and then you have to pay somebody $80 for this figure, if you know Momo from the Apothic Diaries, and then you have to pay $80 for this character. Yeah, this looks pretty fire, actually. The Mau Mau figure, I'm loving it. Absolute cinema. Recommend buying her. And I paid $40 on a stand right next to them. Like, the stand right next to them was only charging $40 for the figure. 40, not even like 60 or 55 or some crazy number. 40. Hold on, guys. Kind of. I swear they took my other nerds. Alright, well, sorry, I had to get my nerds candy. Ada. Nerds candy. Every time I drink sodas like Coke Zero or Dr. Pepper, I feel like I'm addicted, and it's like I know it obviously doesn't have alcohol, but it's kind of like the same feeling. You kind of, not the same feeling. I'm not even old enough to like know that, and I don't want to, but it kind of looks and seems like if you drink too much of it and you're like kind of I don't want to say it, but drunk from all the not alcohol, but from all the Dr. Pepper. Even though obviously Dr. Pepper can't get you drunk, it feels like it to me. Yes, at first it looks like some cringe rip-off character, but trust me. This is how to draw her glasses, by the way. This is the simplest way I draw glasses. And simply just add a hair to overlap it. Yeah, I don't know how that's able to get through. Yeah, I think the eyes are supposed to be in a different portion, but every time I do the portions wrong now, it just feels like I'm making it better than it looks. So these now look more like my artwork. Like, Yakuza and Kusuri is now Yakuza and Kusuri. Yeah, also, when you do ku and su together, it can sometimes sound like an X sound, which is why, in some borrowed words, they do actually use this method to actually make an X sound, because kusuri, like kusuri, 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 and then kusuri, 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 kusuri. Yeah, you see, like, adding them together makes like a like a X. Yeah, that's how the sound is made. And yes, if we wanted to get rid of X out of the alphabet, we technically can, because all we would need to do is add a K and an S, and we would create the alphabet of X. Same with Q. You would just need a K and a W or a K and a U to do it too. Like, those two sounds can be replaced. Ha. This is a dang... I don't know what that is. It's like a small fly. Can I kill it? Oh, I can't. It's harmless. I don't care. I don't mind. We're not playing Beaststorm or any games today, because... Except Adopt Me. This reminds me is Saito, not Sai, yeah, Saito, not Saito Naoki's art style. Saito Naoki's, okay, Saito Naoki's art style is what this reminds me of. It's just the pose reminds me of it too much. Like, look, if I pick up a profile picture of what his profile looks like, don't tell me this looks similar. Like, watch. Okay. That somehow works perfectly. Like, don't tell me this looks similar. Look. Here's his profile picture for comparison. Saito Naoki's profile. And here's mine. Don't tell me they look similar. Like, don't tell me they look similar. Don't tell me they don't look similar. Like, come on, guys. They do. And no, I'm not copying his artwork. I promise you, he never drew this before. I unintentionally got his style. I unintentionally got his style into my drawing. But actually, I like this artwork, though. This artwork looks nice. It may not be the OG, but it's definitely better than the OG. Like, if you look at the OG image, it's just a lot, mid. This one has more expression, more change, more uniqueness to it, and that's what makes my drawing videos special. Because I don't use AI slop! Now, I already told you in the beginning, disclaimer, I did already have part of this done. Kind of what I did with Meimedo, and I had part of it done. Wow. it's like I learned from him. And yeah, I partially have learned tips from him myself. Yeah, a lot of his tips are pretty good. Yeah, I am recommending you him. He is a GOAT artist. He is absolute cinema. No bad artworks, no sus artworks. He's just pure absolute cinema. In fact, because of somebody else's actions, his first account, his main account got banned because of somebody else's stupid actions. Got him banned. And, well, of course, Google and YouTube don't give two slops about it, and they're not going to unban him, so... Yep, because of that, he got banned off of YouTube, so we had to start over. Luckily, he had his Twitter account, so we could inform everyone, so... Everyone got informed as soon as he made another account, thanks to his Twitter. Yeah, but like more than 400,000 of those people usually would just watch his videos only by YouTube, or would only watch them by going through there, or they just followed his Twitter account and YouTube and forgot about the YouTube completely, and then the Twitter, they don't get it recommended, so they don't know. Stuff like that is why his first account had over 1 million subscribers, while his second is trying to get back to 1 million. Which is why, I'm going to tell you this one more time, which is why Ask Daily doesn't deserve his subscribers. Ask Daily should go